The number's there on your screen. The website is there, hoperocksny.com. Please get involved on any level, 845-406-4366. I want to bring out a man I've known a few years, Michael Dederick, who we're talking about recovery from addiction and alcoholism. We're talking about suicide prevention. And I want Michael to share his story of his son, which he's done with me many times, and talk about the healing process and the steps that you've taken.
Well, thank you, everybody, and I'm so grateful to be and humbled to be part of this event. And Greg, we've known each other for some years, and we've done the DJ for a Day thing where we open up and we talk about the plight of mental health and mental illness. Serendipitously or coincidentally, however the words are, Hope Rocks started 4 years ago, and it was actually my savior, because it was actually a year. 4 years is how long ago I lost my son. He was 17 years old, and in an impulsive moment, larger-than-life kid, 6'4", 215 pounds, starting varsity tight end, was on a team that was ranked 7th in the nation, had big dreams, and unfortunately left 2 children behind. So I'm a grandfather. So I have a generation that I have to look after, and the groundwork that we're putting together here hopefully will save some lives, and that's really what my path is and my ultimate goal. I find it through nature and through Savior and speaking to my pain, and realizing that times like that people do identify with it, and it becomes part of that human spirit. We talk about in the rooms about we're not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and I think we've overloaded our left brains, and it's time to really envelop what we really are here for: love and compassion and wisdom. And I thank again for everybody that's showing up, and the numbers keep going up, and that's good stuff, but we need to get the suicide numbers and the overdose numbers to go down. That's what our objective here is, and thank you.
And the purpose of this whole telethon is to raise money to fund programs that help people deal with these crises. And when it comes up, you have a choice. I mean, you can either go the negative route or the positive route. And with organizations like Hope Rocks, you've done it in a positive way.
And one thing I've realized in this, and unfortunately being part of this group, one of the things I do know is I can't do it alone. I can't go through this alone. There are many, and it's not, in recovery is, it's not a one-size-fits-all type of thing. There are many modalities out there that are there for each other. There's obviously rehab, there's medications, there's meditation, there's music, there's art, there's other ways we can distract ourselves and find a way to invoke the right brain, because I think the studies that are coming out right now are really, and me being a chef, I think it starts with the gut.
Yeah.
Mind gut is my big thing. I think that, they say 70% of your neurons in your brain start from the foods that we eat. So it's very important that we start that way.
Yeah, taking a holistic approach to this is very, very key in recovery and recovering from, the crisis that we're dealing with here in this community. And as I mentioned before, in all the communities across the country, everywhere you go, anywhere in the United States, anywhere in the world, there's people with the same problems, and we have the same solution.
And I look at this now, I mean, we're looking at 800,000 people that have died from the COVID outbreak worldwide. Yeah. That's a normal number for suicide for the past since 2016 worldwide. And we've changed our lives for COVID. We're wearing masks, we're social distancing. If we can do these little things, we can make these numbers go back down. And I think that that's really kind of being each brother's keeper and realizing that we're not alone and there's hope out there, and don't lose hope and don't lose sight of that.
That's key, because you feel isolated when you get into those situations. When you lose someone to suicide, when you lose someone to addiction, you feel all alone and isolated, and you want to just shut down. And programs like this are what helps open you up and get you back into society.
We're grabbing people as they're falling through the cracks,
and
that's what's the important thing, We're saving lives, and we're changing lives, and I think that that's what's important.
That's it.
Because once you save that child, that loved one, that father, that becomes a better son, it becomes a better mother, becomes all these things. It's a
ripple effect. Yeah. And I always say that the community out there is much better with all of us in here right now,
right,
doing what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
All right.
Namaste.
HopeRocksNY.com is the website, and the phone number is 845-406-4366. your monetary contributions, any action you can take from your home. Please, dig as deep as you can. Give what you can, but not your all.